Scott, you were at the Rangers press conference today. Philippe Clement. I mean, I was going to say I feel bad for Philippe Clement, but another really silly comment today about Celtic's Nicolas Kuhn and comparing his players to the Celtic winger.
Listen, I don't know if it's a silly comment, Daniel. It's just one that was probably a bit ill-advised in the current situation. I don't think we spoke about it off air. I don't think any Rangers manager should really be advised to mention Celtic or mention Celtic's players when they're so far ahead. But listen, the point he was making was semi-valid. No, Nicolas Kuhn, when he came in at Celtic, didn't hit the ground running, didn't set the head on fire, and Celtic fans weren't convinced. No, he wasn't in the team for a while. People were questioning whether he could cut it at Celtic, but fast forward 6 months, he's a key player, scored in the Champions League. Clement was just trying to make the point that he's got some new attacking players in the team this season. I'm assuming he's talking about the likes of Czerny and Bayrami and Egerman. And the reason he got onto it was he was being quizzed quite rightly on his team's lack of goals this season. And he was just making the point, look, these guys do need to, they probably do need a bit of time, and you might see a big improvement the next 6 months, but you don't really want to be talking about Celtic's players. And you don't, and to be honest, Daniel, the biggest thing, you shouldn't be making excuses about the lack of goals. We spoke about it before we came in. I mean, the stats in terms of Rangers' goal return this season
it's criminal.
Is alarming. I mean, it's just there's no getting away for that. And at times, Clement's trying to be open and honest, and you need to kind of admire that. But at times, he'd be as well just saying, look, it's not good enough. It has to improve. We're working on it, but we need more goals.
Yeah. I'm not sure what about today is really the road for him to be going down. What about Nicolas Kuhn? I mean, what he's actually saying is, and he actually said the best player from across the city, or words to that effect. So he's saying that guy over there that's so much better than anything that I've got in my dressing room. Well, he wasn't very good when he came. You know the guy that's now better than Dyson Maida. Yeah, the guy that we have such a problem with. It smacks of a man who, I keep saying it, drowning man syndrome. He's out his depth here. And I think I said to you, Scott, when I heard him say it, I said, do you know the problem is he just doesn't get it. And you said you walked away from the press conference thinking the exact same thing. And if I'm thinking that and you're thinking that, every single Rangers fan, every single Celtic fan out there will be thinking the exact same thing.
Because in terms of the goals, it's criminal. I mean, there's loads of stats flying about, but I mean, 3 away league goals this season, one of which is an OG. I mean, Callum McGregor scored 6 goals himself for Celtic this season. He's their anchor man. He's a defensive midfielder. It's miles away from being good enough. And I know, and again, this is something that Clement does, and he probably shouldn't. He was flagging up the fact that they've shown they're capable by getting 6 against Ross County and 4 against Bucharest.
He needs to stop that. He should never have started that. But that's now 2 or 3 times he's referred to a 6-0 win over Ross County as proof that he's moving in the right direction. That is proof that they're moving in the wrong direction if you continue to cling to that.
Rangers fans aren't daft. They know what they're watching. I actually thought the weekend, in terms of their away performances, there was a slight improvement, but that's a very low bar we're dealing with at the moment. But in terms of the goals,
what was the chances
created, I don't know. I thought there's a bit more about that. I think Hadji coming in gives a bit more cohesion.
Exactly right. That was the improvement. The guy that he wouldn't let anywhere near the first team for how many months? You're spot on. That was the only improvement of the weekend. Hadji can play the number 10 position, and he can drop into the little pockets, and he can knit things together in a way that the other players that he's been trying to shoehorn into that position haven't been able to do because it's not instinctive to him. That's the one improvement, Scott. And that's a guy that he was desperate to keep outside his first team environment. Just saying.
When I called it silly, that's what I meant. Just, for the Rangers manager to go, look, listen, it's going to be all right soon because see that guy playing for Celtic, he's class. I just thought that's a mad...
The guy that's going to terrorise us at Hampden in a couple of weeks, guys.
But aside from it, Rangers fans want results now. They want performances now. I mean, it goes back to Clement's comment in the summer. I keep banging on about how we'll be okay come October, November, December. I mean, all firm managers can't live like that. Do you know what I mean? The supporters just won't accept that, irrespective of how bad a state the club's in. Rangers fans want to see performances, they want to see improvement, they want to see goals, they want to see victories now. They don't want to have to wait. Quite frankly, they've waited long enough this season.